Hey travelers, this week we've got some cruise news that's going on that's pretty interesting. So as you may or may not be aware, Canada announced earlier this month that they are not going to be allowing any cruise ships into Canadian waters for this cruise season and right through to the end of next February. So obviously that puts a damper in the whole Alaska cruise season because basically all cruise ships that sail in North America are not registered in the United States. And so that is a conflict with the Passenger Vessel Services Act, kind of known as the Jones Act more commonly, where a non-US ship must dock in a foreign country before returning back to the US. So with Canada basically closing its ports, it means that you can't leave from Seattle and go up to Alaska. You must stop in a foreign country, and there isn't one in between here and Alaska. So Alaska season is dead, or so we thought. Mexico announced earlier this week that they are interested in becoming the port city for cruise ships. Now, Cozumel is not the easiest to get to. It does have an international airport, although it is small. Now, going into the Caribbean, not a big deal because you're going to hit all the Caribbean islands. So imagine you start your cruise in Cozumel, cruise up to New York or Boston, enjoying all the ports along the East Coast. Alternatively, if they were able to find a port that's feasible on the West Coast, it could make Alaska viable. I mean, not super viable because it is over 1,000 nautical miles just from Vancouver or Seattle to the nearest port, which would be Cabo. And Cabo is a tender port, so what that means is you have to get on one of those little shuttle boats in order to get to the actual dock. Puerto Vallarta, the ships do come in and dock, so that might be another option, but then again, you're adding a little bit more distance to the ride. You could start in, say, Puerto Vallarta, stop in Cabo, stop in San Diego, LA, San Fran, up to Astoria, so you can get some great tax-free shopping in Oregon, into Seattle, and then from there on up to Alaska. Certainly we're seeing a lot of changes that are happening because of COVID, but perhaps this might be something possibly good that comes out of it, something a little bit different and something that could create some new travel opportunities. So stay tuned, keep you posted as more information comes up. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and we'll see you on the next one.